So this is how we answer question 5.4.1. So we are given f of x times g of x greater than 0. So to be greater than 0 in maths means to be positive. How do we get a positive sign? When we say minus times minus, we get a positive. When we say plus times plus, we get a positive. Can you say it's same signs? Minus times minus, so it gives us positive. Plus times plus, we get a positive. So same signs, same quadrants. So we are going to look for where we find f of x and g of x on same quadrant. So this happens from 1. Can you see? Look at this from 1. Look at it. That's where we have from this side, on my left hand side, or on my right hand side, sorry, from this side, that's where we find both graphs on the same quadrant. Can you see it? We have both graphs on the same quadrant. When you look at the left hand side, this side, we only have one graph, which is f. Can you see it? But from 1, we have both graphs on the same quadrant. So to answer this question, we are going to say x should be, when you're looking at this side, at this direction where we find both graphs, when you move from 1 taking this direction, what are you becoming? Are you becoming lesser or greater? We are becoming greater. So we say x should be greater than a 1. So we have answered 5.4.1. Okay. So let's quickly do question 5.4.2. Okay, let me quickly erase. Okay, let me erase this. Okay. So for question 5.4.1, okay. So what are they saying for question 5.4.1? 5.4.1. They are saying it's 4.2, sorry. G of x is lesser or equals to minus 1. So we are expected to find that. The best thing that we can do, remember g of x is the inverse of f, which is g of x is log of 2 to the power of x, less than a minus 1. Can you see it? So what we can do now, we can remember g of x is here, okay, g of x is here. So we should first find the value of x that corresponds with minus 1. The value of x that corresponds with minus 1. So we can use the equal sign. So we're going to have 2 to the power of x equals to sorry, let me erase this. We are going to have 2 base remains the base. So it's 2 to the power of minus 1 equals to x. So x is equals to 1 over 2. So this means that, remember, minus 1 we are given is here. Minus 1 corresponds with 1 over 2. So 1 over 2 corresponds with 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is somewhere here. So we have 1 over 2 here. So for which values of x will g of x be below minus 1? So we find this here. So this is here. This happens here. Okay, so this graph was supposed to go this way. So it's somewhere here. It has to curve a bit now. So it's somewhere here. Let me erase everything. Okay. So this happens. I don't like this. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this happens between 0 and half. Can you see it? It's here. That's where we find the g of x below -1. So can you see it? This part, it's below -1, and it happens between half and 0. Remember, the value of x is 0 there. So to answer 4.2, we're going to say x should be between x should be between 0 and 1/2. So we say equals. We can't put the equal sign here because this is the asymptote. Remember, when you do the inverse, the vertical asymptote, the horizontal asymptote becomes the vertical asymptote. So we don't put the equal sign here. The graph will never touch the asymptote. So that's your answer. Okay, so this is your answer for 4.2.